What is up, you little dubs? My name is Mohawk, and yes, and today we are going to do another map video, guys. Yes, I know this is gonna be my third consecutive map video, but I'm sorry, guys. I love to do educational videos, so this is gonna be my third one, okay, guys? So, as you can see, I think we're done with the indices topic, but I want you to do a little review on it. So you actually understand the topic, you have some knowledge on it, and you can apply that knowledge to some other questions, so some other difficult questions if you would like. Okay, so this is the first one. This looks really hard to grasp, but just try to understand it. You can just pause the video and then you can figure it out by yourself. Okay, yeah. Okay, you can figure it out by yourself. It's gonna be alright, so if you got the answer, just unpause. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, got the question with you. I'm gonna delete all this because we don't need it anymore. I'm gonna do some little explanation because you guys, I already taught you in the prior videos, so yeah. Just wake up. That's my brother. He also wants to be included in the video. But let's see. Okay, so the first term was to what am I doing? So the first term was 2 brackets a b squared. What do you need to do? It's just like this. A squared, b squared, just multiply the terms there, 2 times 1, and then that. Okay? So it's basically that. So we got that done. 2a squared, b squared. Okay, next, you have to multiply this. Next is 2a squared, b cubed. So 2a squared, b cubed. And then that is just, that's 1, that's a 1 as well. So that's going to be 2 cubed, a 6, b cubed as well. And that is literally 8a 6 b cubed, because 2 cubed is 8, and a6, you don't know the value of them, so you just have to leave them with the exponent, so it's a to the power of 6 and b to the power of 3. And that's the other one. So this is 8 a 6 b 3. So that's for the numerator. So it's basically 2a squared b squared times 8a to the power of 6 b to the power of 3. All right. So now we got to do the denominator. The denominator is really simple, guys. Don't have to simplify it, but you still have to multiply it. Okay, so it's b3. Okay, so that's 1, that's also 1, that's also 1. So it's 4 to the power of 1, a to the power of 1, b squared times 4 to the power of 1, a to the power of 7, b cubed. Now, for the denominator, you can just do 4 times 4, which is literally 16. And then a to the power of 1 times a to the power of 7, which is a to the power of 8. And then b to the power of 2 times b to the power of 3, which is b to the power of 5. So that's the denominator done. Okay, now for the numerator again, we need to simplify it further. So 16 a to the power of 8, b to the power of 5 is the denominator. So for the numerator, it's 16, because without powers, you can multiply them. It's like any basic multiplication. So 2 times 8 is 16, and then a squared times a6 is a to the power of 8. And then b squared times b3 is b to the power of 5. Okay, so it's basically 8 times 2, which is 16, and a squared times a6, a to the power of 6, which is a to the power of 8. And then it is b squared times b cubed, which is b to the power. So 16, a to the power of 8, b to the power of 5. Wow, actually, this looks really similar. So let's write it all again. in a fraction a to the power of 8 b to the power of 5 over 16 a to the power of 8 b to the power of 5. Guys, this is all the same. These are the same terms. 16 cross, 8 to the power of 8, 8 to the power of 8 cross, b to the power of 5, b to the power of 5 cross, which equals 1. So the answer, guys, is basically just 1. That is your answer, guys. That was so simple. I mean, it wasn't so simple, but the answer was like, just, easy. Like, damn. Okay, let's move on to the second. Okay, guys, we are back with the second example. If you can't not read my handwriting, I will just, I'll just say it out for you because it seems a little bit messy. So here we go. On the first fraction, the numerator is brackets 2m cubed squared. So brackets 2m cubed all squared. And then on the denominator on the first fraction, it is free. And then brackets mn to the power of 4. And all just to the power of 0, okay? And then on the fraction, on the second fraction, and it is multiplied, okay? These fractions are multiplied. And it's in separate fractions, right? So on the second fraction of the numerator, it's basically brackets 6n to the power of 5, and then all squared. So brackets 6n to the power of 5, all squared. And then on the denominator on the second fraction, it is negative 2n. So brackets negative 2n. So brackets negative 2n all cubed. And then the second term on that is m to the power 4. So brackets negative 2n all cubed, m to the power of 4. Okay, so that is basically it. M to the power 4 is not in brackets and is not cubed. Okay, guys, don't be confused with that. All right, so don't be puzzled, but it's just like that. Okay, and when you are done understanding, when you're done viewing this question, you can just write it down, working out, and then you can figure out the answer, and I will also give the answer with my working out on this whiteboard. So tell me when you are done, guys. I mean, just pause video, and then unpause when you're done. Okay, guys, I am back. So, it is just like the last example. Little to no explanation at all what I'm trying to do, okay? So that's 1, 4, 1, M6. That's for the numerator on the first fraction. Because, nope. 4m to the power of 6 over 3m and 4, 0. So this 3m and 4, 0 is just 3 and m 0 n 0 3 1 times 1, which is 3 1, which is just free. Guys, simple. Okay, free. Okay, and then it is, so that's 4m to the power of 6 over free, and it is multiplying by 6n to the power of 5 squared. That's squared, by the way. Squared. So that is basically 36. And then n power of 10. Okay. So that's 36. N to the power of 10. And then with this, it is, with the denominator on the second fraction, negative 2n cubed, which is just negative 8, because if you cube negative 2, it's just basically negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, which is 4 times negative 2, which is negative 8. That's why. Okay? So, negative 8 n cubed, and then m4. So that is the denominator. I'll write it down here. negative 8 n cubed m to the power 4. That's it. That's not it, actually. We need to simplify. We can simplify it more. So we can cross out the 3 here and diagonally cross out the 3, which makes 12. So that's just 1. So 36 n to the power of 10 divided by 3 is just 12 n to the power of 10. And then you can just do divide by 4 m to the power 4, which is this m squared here, and divide by 4 m to the power 4 is just negative 2 n cubed, and with no m, because m to the power 4 divided by m to the power 4 is m to the power 0, which is 1, and it's just you don't have to do anything else. So it's just divide by 4 here, divide by 4 m to the power 4, m squared, divide by 4 m to the power 4 here on the denominator on the second fraction is just negative 2 n cubed, guys. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Okay. So m squared over 1 times 12 n 10 negative 2 n cubed. Okay, guys, right? So, oh, we can simplify this. I forgot about this, and that's just n7, because you just divide by n to the power 3 here and divide by n to the power 3 here, which is n to the power 7, which is just, now the fraction can be 12 m squared n 7 over negative 2, and negative 2 can be crossed out. I forgot about that. Negative 2 can be crossed out as well, and this, which can be negative 6 m to the power of 3, m squared and power 7. That is your answer, guys. Okay, guys, that is your answer for the first question. I know it was a little bit long process, but it is okay. Alright, guys. So we're moving on to the third exercise. So this is the third example, and as you can see, it is a little bit more enigmatic, so you guys just try to interpret it in your own style, because I know this is going to be the last example of the day, but it's going to be alright if you can figure this out, because it is enigmatic, like I said. So pause the video and just work it out yourself, and once you have found the answer, you are good to go. Unpause the video and I will explain. Alright, guys, I'm back. So let's do this flipping question. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we got this term. Okay, so we need to do the outside power first into the brackets here. Okay, we need to do 3x 4 and then y negative 8. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. And then you need to multiply this term with 3, which is just 3x to the power 4, y to the power negative 8. But it needs to be in positive indices, right, guys? It always needs to be in positive indices. When you ever do a negative question, it needs to be, all forms, all variables, all constants, all coefficients, they need to be in the form of positive. Okay, guys? So we can look here. 3x4 times y to the power of 8, which equals 3x to the power of 4 over y to the power of 8. There you go. See, it was just that simple. So the numerator for the first fraction is 3x to the power of 4 over y to the power of 8. but this is over another fraction, which is 2xy squared whole squared. Okay, now this one, it's easy. There are no negatives, so we don't have to worry about that. So 2x squared y to the power of 4, and it's just like that. 2x squared y to the power of 4. That's it. 2x squared y to the power of 4. But this numerator cannot be in the form of a fraction, so we need to remove the fraction, and we just need to have no fraction, where it can just be divisible by 1, okay guys? So 3x4 y to the power of 8 divided by 2x squared y to the power of 4 over 1. Okay, 3x to the power of 4 y to the power of 8 times 1. 2x squared y to the power of 4. Alright, so you can see you can remove x squared here, x squared there, which would just make x squared again, and that would equal 3x squared over 2y 12. So that's it. That's the first fraction fully simplified, okay guys? So it's basically 3x squared over 2y to the power of 12. Okay, 3x squared over 2y to the power of 12. 3x squared y 12. Okay, but this is divided by this xy. Oh gosh, sorry guys, negative 3. Okay, so what you need to do here, this is the numerator for the second fraction, and you just need to do basic laws here. It's just that, okay? Alright, but it can't be structured in negatives, remember positives, so it has to be 1x cubed times 1y cubed, which is just 1 over x cubed y cubed, and this is over 3x negative 2y4 squared. Alright, so that's just 9, because 3 squared is 9, and then x negative 4, and then y 8, but it cannot be like that, so it has to be 9y8 over x 4 to the power of 4. So it's 9y8 over 9y to the power of 8 over x to the power of 4. So this is unsimplified version of the second fraction. 9y to the power of 8 over x to the power of 4. But this needs to be simplified a lot further. Okay, so it has to be 1x cubed y cubed divided by 9y8 to the power of, over x to the power of 4, and then reciprocal times x4 9y8. Alright, so get that away. That's just x. So it's basically x over 9y to the power of 11, guys. That is that. So that is the second fraction, fully simplified as well. So that's 9 over 9 over, wait up. So no, it's x over 9y to the power of 11. And then gotta reciprocal this, and then times 9y11 over x, and that'll just be x, and then this will be just, that's just 1, and this is just y, okay? So that's 3x times, this is just 1 as well, so 3x times 9 over 2y times 1. So 3x times 9 is 27x over 2y times 1, which is 2y. So that is it, guys. That is the answer for the third example. It is 27x because 3x times 9, which is 27x, and then 2y times 1, which is 2y. Okay, guys. So, guys, that is it for this video. Yes, it's a little bit shorter than the other ones. No, it's actually a little bit longer, but it's okay. But, that is it for the videos, and that is it for indices. If you want me to do extension, I can do fraction indices if you want that, if you want a lesson on that, but that is it for the actual, like, regular indice topics. This is for year 9/10 only, so hope you guys enjoy, and hope you, I hope this helps your test, or something like that. So, thank you for listening to my videos, and, see you later. I gotta do peace. Boop. Peace. Boop. Alright, bye guys. Hope you have a good one.